Greetings and welcome back to Grounded. Alright, so we're going to head back over here and see if we can't get Birdbath Bluff now. And maybe we'll get some juice from this juice box. Since we are thirsty. If there's no juice here, I will just drink some from my canteen. Sounds like the spiders are back. Yeah. I'm just going to ignore them. Okay, we were able to top off our juice with that. So let's set up another one of these here. And another one up here. This provides a little bit of light on its own.
I'm flying!
You're screaming too. Alright, let's get this science that we're detecting before we go for trying to get to Birdbath Bluff. We need to go up here. To get onto this cable, because there's that science.
I'm holding raw science in my hands. What does it even mean?
From here, you can still get down on that one and make your way across, but once you get up to that point, trying to get on top of that is a little bit of a pain in the butt, so your best bet is to go parkouring through these leaves, which can be difficult, and I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're going to get back down off of here. Now, I still do need ladybug parts, but we are surveying for them, so that'll work. Let's
Map marker placed.
set up a waypoint right there to come back and search to see if that's where bug parts fell. Actually, let me see. The other location was here from it. So, right, we checked the area near the chest. That's where we found one part. This is where anything that fell off of that may have gone. But now we need to get back across, because we need to get there, and we cannot glide that distance from here. We need to get closer over this way. And actually right there, I think, is the optimum spot to try and get across there. Because once you get to here, well, that gets in the way. So you still got to kind of use the leaves. You're trying to get up on that. Actually, we might be able to do it from here. Let's see. Or even up there. That was dangerous. Yep, we fell off there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and search down here and see if there were any parts in this vicinity. And it's a lot easier to find the stuff here during the day. And over here was the other location where we did find one part. But the parts tend to decay pretty quickly if you don't go to them. So when they fall off, you kind of got to jump down to them. Now, there might also be a dewdrop around here. There we go.
Nice and clean.
And there's still enough to fill up our canteen. I hear the little spiderlings again, so we are going to have to deal with them again. There's only 2 here, so it's usually not too bad. A little slow on the block that time. I am going to want to bring a lot more materials, sprigs and sap, so that I can have these at closer intervals, so that I can pretty much keep this path a little bit more illuminated. Oh, I forgot about this guy. He was asleep up behind me, and I allowed him to wake up and sneak up on me. Now from here, the easiest way to get to Birdbath Bluff is to shoot for that branch right there. Now you don't want to just try jumping across to this leaf, because you'll hit your head on that one and fall. You got to kind of aim for this leaf and then work your way over there to where you can glide over to that leaf or that branch. Now if you miss that leaf, there's one underneath it that can catch you, or a lot of times you will still be able to make the branch. Before we head over there, there are mosquitoes over at the birdbath. Now, I really hate mosquitoes in this game. Well, I hate mosquitoes, period. They're parasites. But I really hate the way they were implemented into this game. They annoy me for 2 reasons. The first is they are real annoying to fight. Now, since you can now block with the bow, they might be a little less annoying because you can shoot at them, and then if you get your perfect block timing, block when they attack you. But if you're trying to fight them with melee, the best weapon to use against them is actually an axe, and I do have a tier 2 axe. Plus they are tier 2 mobs, so using your tier 1 gear is a real struggle. You want to get tier 2 gear before you're really fighting mosquitoes, because they do a lot of damage, and a lot of times when you block, it knocks them out of range for a melee strike. So even though they are vulnerable to chopping damage, I tend to prefer fighting them with spears when I'm down on the ground, because I can chuck a spear at them if they're just out of range, and the thrown spears do a lot of damage. And retrieve my spears because all the fighting is taking place on the ground. Now, if I'm going to be fighting them up there at the birdbath, I will be using an axe, and the fight will take longer and be more annoying. Because if I'm trying to chuck spears or shoot arrows at them, chances are they're going to go all over the place, and I'm going to end up losing a lot of material. But I do need to repair my shield, and I do not think I have. Yeah, I cooked up all my meat. So yeah, and I do have a spear that could use some repairs. I don't have any pebblets. I also put up my clover leaves and used up too many sprigs, so going over there right now, I would not be able to put up the trail marker. So we're going to have to backtrack a little to go get the materials I'm going to need to put together the trail marker. Now, the second reason mosquitoes annoy me, the way they were implemented in this game, mosquitoes are not territorial and they are not predators. They are parasites. Their target is much larger prey. They would ignore something my size, but they made them aggressive mobs because they wanted to implement a flying mob to give you a challenge. And mosquitoes are about the right size, but the behavior is wrong. Mosquitoes would not go after something my size. They do not fight other insects. They tend to avoid them or become prey to them. Spiders tend to eat a lot of mosquitoes. They generally have their webs up higher and catch things like gnats and mosquitoes, but they don't have the spiders going after any flying mobs in this game. And birds and bats also feast on mosquitoes. And that's another annoying thing, is even while the crow is right there, it will completely ignore the mosquitoes. It should kill them. Now, the mosquitoes are one of the reasons I don't rush through this game. Because the minute you get one of the story chips, whether it's the hedge lab or one of the other labs you decide to go to first, mosquito spawns are expanded. Right now they're at the bird bath and at that other side of the koi pond where we saw them before, right around here. That's the only places you'll find mosquitoes down here. The minute you get one of the story chips, it expands them to be at every sprinkler. They will be right there. They will be up here near where this base is. They'll be at that pool of water. They will be over here near this sprinkler where I fight the fireflies. They will also be near this Calvo can on this side of the koi pond. So you've got them there and there. And I believe there might even be a few over there. But until you get tier 2 gear, fighting mosquitoes is very annoying. Now, if you have time to set up a base, there is a real easy way to deal with mosquitoes when you have a little temporary base set up, which I will show you a little bit later when I start expanding my base. But yes, I do not like fighting the mosquitoes, so I feel no need to rush to do the hedge lab so that I have more time to get my base set up in relative peace in areas like this, where I'm not dealing with random mosquito spawns all over the place, making this place extremely hostile. Let us go ahead and repair our shield. And I do need some clover while I'm over here. But because of the way they implemented mosquitoes in the game is where I tend to say, yeah, I'd rather take my time, get my initial base set up, and then worry about advancing the story. And speaking of mosquitoes, let's go ahead and see if we can't deal with a few down here so that when we go back up there, we don't have to deal with them where they can knock us off of the branches. Now there's 2 up there and usually a 3rd down here. I don't see the one down here right now. So maybe he is one of the ones up there. We need to get their attention and drag them down here to fight. I may lose an arrow doing this, especially if I don't time it right and then move. Oh, we finally have one a little bit lower. If I can get him under the bird bath, I might have a shot. Right here I could have a shot because I would hit the branch, I think, if I missed. There, now he's under the bird bath. I think I have a shot at getting his attention. Oh, missed with that arrow. Let's go back to the spear. I will do a lot more damage chucking spears at him. There we go. Got one. I did lose an arrow. I'm fine with that. Actually, I think I lost 2 arrows. Nope, there's the other one. Yeah, so I lost an arrow, so now I'm done. 15. I just heard one nearby. Did one of them come down here? Now, we did get 1 blood sac and 1 beak from them, but we need another to make the mosquito needle, another of each. But that's 1 mosquito down. There's 2 more up there.
Giant mosquito! If only we had a bag of water and some pennies.
Man, I had a prime shot to try and get him twice and screwed up. Gotcha! Give me my spear back. Give me my spear back. Got it. No, I just chucked the other one I had. Alright, that's 2 down. Now let me retrieve all my spears. And we've got our second beak and second blood sac. I'm missing a spear. Oh, there's a dandelion tuft down here. There's the other spear. Let's go ahead and get this back to the spear. Get our axe out and collect this while we're here underneath here. Top off on some mushrooms and find us some water.
Oh, worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
And use a bandage. Now, since I do have some food on me, I could just slurp some nasty water. It'll make me hungry. Not really that hungry. Let's go ahead and slurp some more. That got me hungry enough to use a roast, which is a significant amount of healing. Now there's one mosquito left, but he doesn't seem to want to come down or fly in range, so we will deal with him in the morning. Do I need any other materials? I could get some more sprigs to set up a few more torches along the path. Actually, setting them up at night wouldn't be a bad idea. That'll help me decide where I need illuminated. I'll also need more sap. Let's go ahead and analyze the mosquito parts. So we've got Hilbasa as a recipe. The mosquito mount and the stuffed mosquito. One more uncommon or 2 more commons and we'll have another tier unlocked. Let's see. Hilbasa, juicy mosquito blood sac, wrapped so tightly in silk rope that it could just burst at any moment. Showers all entities in a small area with a healing splash of filtered blood jelly. So this does an AoE heal when you smash it. Real good when you're co-op. And we also got, of course, the mount and the stuffed mosquito. The stuffed mosquito requires bee fuzz. What the hell? Let's update our survey for ladybug parts. And let's see about adding some more lights along the path here. I can add 3. This will be the last one I can add for now. So we've got a little bit more illumination going up this way. We'll eventually bring enough materials to continue this torch along the way, just so we have an easy way to travel through here. An easy guide showing us the path and the ability to do it when the sun's not shining so brightly. Plus the hedge tends to be a little dark, even at the start of, especially at the start of dawn or dusk. I'm going to hold off on eating. I think I am going to swing by and get that meal that I left in the lab over here. So yeah, we'll pop in here, loot this, and eat the mite loaf.
Not bad.
That tops us off pretty well. I don't think we'll find any dewdrops in here, so I will go ahead and use
Don't even need to boil it.
one from my canteen. I can refill it later. Now that we are back up here, we did bring the materials we needed to complete this. We've got one roast left. So let's go back to what I was saying about how to get over here. Okay, aim for this leaf. If you miss the leaf and get on this branch, that's fine. You make your way up to this one. Because we're really trying to get here. And from here, we should be able to either hit that leaf, hit the branch, or catch the one underneath it. And there we made it. Red. Oh, you little sneaky bastard. There's a spiderling hiding over here. Alright, from here we have to jump over that one. Make our way to this one and crouch under it. And then be careful getting up here because that can bump you off. There we go. We made it. Now, we need to get the chip out of the hedge lab to be able to build these zip lines. And this one we can't connect to anything right now. We'd need an anchor point somewhere over there probably to be able to connect this one. But now that we're up here and there's a mosquito up here, we are going to go ahead and change to chopper. Get out the tier 2 axe. And hopefully we can get on over to the bird bath before he aggroes us, because I do not want him knocking us off this branch. Oh, he's over there. Okay, cool. Hello, boy. Where'd he go? Alright, I lost aggro by dropping in the water. Got him! And we got another blood sac and another beak. Now we've dealt with the mosquitoes that were up here. Let's get the trail marker set up. And this one is going to be a landmark, default flavor. This is not Begurd, Bird Bath Bluff. So we've completed one of our quests. That gives us room to get another one. We should have almost everything we need for the ladybug chest plate. I am going to need more ladybug parts. I think one more. Oh, we got a scabby up here. Hedgeberry. What does this one look like? That's actually not too bad, but I'm going to stick with bug juice. I like black or dark. That was all that was up in this area. And even if the crow is here, I do not think it does anything to you. Now there are some marbles chunks down in here, I believe. Yeah, brittle marble shards. There should be about 4 of them. And of course we have to come back up here for the molar when we have the tier 2 hammer, the insect hammer. And that will drop into the water. We're going to have a hard time breaking it in the water without the aquatic cutting tool. But we have completed this. We still do need some more spider sacks to try and find some ladybug parts. So let's drop down here. And there should be some spider sacks right over here. And we already still do have Chopper equipped, so we can deal with any spiders we run into.
Oh, worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
I do see a spider, a little spider up there. Let's get its attention. And we've got the attention of a few more. Let's draw them a little farther. We're getting the big boys' attention. I don't want all three of them on me. Health's getting a little low. Alright, we're out of combat, so let's actually use a bandage. Oh, two big boom boys. Don't want two at once.
My PD sense is tingling.
Don't want to swing at this one till that one goes back. Alright, they're separating again. Come along. They just do not want to separate.
That's a spider. That's definitely a spider.
Now they're far enough away, I think. Alright. Got two. Oh, crap. Run. You want to come over here? Alright, back down to one. Let's clear out this spider web. I don't know if these decay on their own after a time. I know they don't drop anything when you break them. but they do get in the way of combat. There you are. Come here. Is that all of them? I should probably just punch these just to save durability on my weapons. It takes a little bit longer to do this, though. It does help me run out my endurance. You know, maybe we should try punching spiderlings. Let's see how that works out. Come here, you little bastard. Oh, boy. Have I finally got them all? Whew! That got a little rough there. Now, I am going to go ahead and eat this roast. It's about to decay, and I need the inventory space. So that I can go back to trying to punch spiderlings. Got one of them down. Two. All three. Now, what did we get out of these cocoons? Hello. We have a stink bug part, a ladybug head, and gnat fuzz. But our inventory is full. We can clear up one spot with that. Let's go ahead and drink some water.
Nice and clean.
Now we got a ladybug head and gnat fuzz to come back for. Let's go back to our... Actually, let's drop these two sprigs. And drop the pebblets. I can't carry the web fiber either, but I can come back for this stuff. We have completed that one quest. We still need ladybug parts, not ladybug head, to complete the
Hey, Mr. Ant.
armor. There really needed to be more bug versus bug combat. The spiders hunting anything that got in their web, like the ants and such. The spiders going after mosquitoes. The ants going after more than just the weevils. Clear that out of your inventory. I mean, out of your hand. All of that would have been great. Is that all of them, or was there one more? I think that was all of them. All right, so we got stink bug gas sack out of that. I don't see any... There's the web fiber. I don't know if there's any more up around here.
I'm not sure if
That looks like an egg sack.
face makes me see any better than with my glasses.
Those are the rusties. We did clear out a lot of spiders from over here. There's another mixer over there, I think. Yeah. I want to get this other egg sack, so I'm going to have to deal with these rusties, I think. It is more science. Alright, let's get this science.
I'm holding raw science in my hands. What does it even mean?
And go ahead and pop open some more web sacks, see if we can get some ladybug parts. Gnat fuzz. Wish it was a lot easier to highlight items on the ground high. We might have a problem here. Let's go ahead and use up another bandage. We've got 2 more egg sacs here. We are detecting more science too, but I think it may be detecting the mixer at this point. Stuck on something. So many spiderlings. Had to switch to the axe and stop playing around with unarmed. My shield is about to break. Was it just web fiber we got out of that? No bug parts? More spiderlings running around over there.
Now let's review the progress of the last few months. I am getting ever closer to perfecting the spacer. Raw science containment has been a success. At last measurement, we are within 0.2% translation accuracy, but those final infinitesimal bits have proven the most difficult. Despite that, Virgil and I have been able to transit the miniature world without incident. I must admit it has been a bit overwhelming of late. Between school, grading papers, nightly work in the yard, and this sweltering summer heat, I feel stretched thin. Some nights I find myself too exhausted to work on my experiments. All this is going to give me gray hairs. I mean, why, just the other day, Trudy said that the stress is putting new wrinkles on my face. She may have a point about the hair, though. As much as I'm loath to admit it, it does seem to be thinning. Perhaps it's time to dig out the Sketty clamp and try it on myself. I'm sure it's in a bin or box around here somewhere.
Sketty clamp? Alright, did that draw the attention of the big one again? I got one more... Oh. Sounds like I got the big one. Let's get out of here. My shield's about had it. I would like to get that last web sack, but my shield is about to break. I need to find a weevil. And anyway, that is not showing whether or not it will have a ladybug part because it's out of scanning range. We need a weevil. And we need to heal. I left some meat cooking, I believe. I could eat a candy, I mean a granola bar, though.
I think.
Actually, two of them. I need to find a weevil. Now, there's usually weevils on an island not too far from here. Right over there. This island over here usually has weevils. There's a weevil. So I can repair my shield. I've got the materials to repair the axe back at base, but I want to get these last two, or this last egg sack before I call it a night, to see if I can get some ladybug parts out of it. Am I even heading the right direction? I think I headed a little bit too far. Yeah, I headed a little too far north. I do need some water. There was an orb weaver and an orb weaver junior wandering around here. We'll probably end up getting their attention, busting open this sack. There's one. Get over here. Now, where's the other one? I thought I heard it aggro on me during the fight. There he is. Alright, took care of the two bigger boys over here. Apparently there was a third. Now I want that egg sack, damn it. Two of you. Boy, fighting at night without a torch can be a little hard to see what's going on, so I'm sorry for that, but I did finally get them. Now let's get my torch out.
By the power of Helion, champion of the sun!
All that for some gnat fuzz. And we are detecting more science, so let us actually look around a little. It's not this way. We're running parallel to it. It's not the mixer it's detecting. It's something over this way. So it's probably up above us. This is probably a good stopping point. I'm going to make it back to my base, eat some food. I'll probably have to go do hunting in the morning. Make it back to my to Hedge Ascent Station, basically. And I'll make it back to my base the next day so that I can go hunting for ladybug parts and such. But yeah, we'll call this an episode. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.